This is section 6.2, day 1, and today we're just going to finish up what we were doing in the previous lesson with ratios, proportions, and geometric mean. First one's just an example trying to find the error. So we've got 8 inches here and we're trying to simplify it with 3 feet. And it looks like they're trying to convert, but what the mistake is the inches and the inches are next to each other. So if we have 8 inches and 3 feet, we want to make sure that our conversion is actually in reverse. So I need my 12 inches down here and my 1 foot up here so that they'll cancel. Then I have 8 times 1, and I have 3 times 12, which is 36. I can reduce a little bit there. They're both divisible by 4, so I can take out a 4 and I end up with 2. And dividing by 4, I get 9. So that is the simplified ratio of 8 inches and 3 feet. Next up, I'm going to solve for Q, just doing some cross multiplying. So these two are going to get cross multiplied, Q minus 1 and Q plus 1. And then these two, so 35. We're going to FOIL that out. So Q times Q is Q squared. And then I've got a positive Q, a negative Q, and then negative 1 times positive 1 is negative 1. So the positive and negative Q will cancel. I've got Q squared minus 1. I'm going to add 1 to both sides, and then I've got Q squared equals 36, which if I root both sides, I end up with Q equals 6. 2 more. The ratio of the measure of a triangle, the exterior angle of a triangle, to the measure of the adjacent interior angle is 4 to 5. All right, that's a lot of words. They're talking about the interior angle and the exterior angle, one on the inside, one on the outside. The ratio is 4 to 5, and I got to get the ratio right. So they are talking about exterior first, then interior. So exterior, then interior. Exterior is the 4, interior is the 5. These two angles together have to equal 180. An exterior and an interior and an exterior angle on a triangle equal 180. So 5x, 4x equals 180. Giving me 9x, dividing by 9, I get 20. Plugging it back in, 4 times 20 would be 80, and 5 times 20 would be 100. So if inside the triangle I have one angle that's 100, that triangle is going to be obtuse. I have one angle over 100, that gives me an obtuse triangle. Anytime I see these two, that just means a fraction, so it means AB over BC. Is equals in math, and another fraction, 3 over 8. AB, they're telling me, is P, and BC I can see is 24. So all I did was replace AB with P and replace BC with 24. Now we're just going to cross multiply. So 24 times 3 is 72 equals 8P, and then divide both sides by 8 and you get 9. So just still using our information from yesterday about ratios, being able to simplify, cross multiply, and then setting up some extended ratio problems using some of our geometry.